All right, let's get this started. Yesterday, we covered this video here from Something About Chickens, about a not so stellar kick creator. We'll obviously get more into it. You can watch my reaction to that if you want, or you can watch his video. It was really good. It's a very uncomfortable watch. It's very uncomfortable. Actually, difficult for me to even get through. I'm not even being like silly. It was actually like weirdly difficult for me to get through. But it was a really good video. It exposed this guy, Tomer Lawton, and it seems to have led to this guy's he's pretty much done for. His YouTube is gone. This is his only YouTube now. It's less than 1,000 subscribers. It used to be verified. His Kick's gone, which that's surprising because Kick is a terrible platform that's basically been allowing this type of behavior. And basically this guy goes on and he does like the flirting on the Omegle clone websites. And then he tries to get girls to do things that he shouldn't be while they're being recorded and they don't know it. And then he'll take those images sometimes or videos, and apparently he'll put them on his Patreon, not actual Patreon because he got banned on Patreon and other stuff, but he'll put it onto like an alternative website for money. Some of them were not 18. It was pretty disgusting behavior, and he got absolutely rocked in the last video. He needs to be arrested. He needs to be put on a registry. We need to be much harder on people like this. This is disgusting. It's disgusting behavior. So this is his response, and I already know it's going to be terrible because in the original video, he gave a response and he was already trying to change the narrative. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know that they were this age." He's like, "Yes, you did." He had Mr. Chicken. That seems racist, but his name is Something About Chickens. Okay, so stop. I think his name is Fred Chicken. I'm kidding. Okay, listen. He had all the receipts there, so he showed it. So yeah, man, this guy's disgusting. He needs to be put on a registry. He needs to be taken off the internet. I don't know why he's plugging his his OF pretty hard. That seems to be about it, and it seems like he's pretty much done for. Good. We need less people like this. So let's see what we got as his response to the allegations.
Kick banned him as soon as he was reported. Thank God.
I love how Drake was on here, bro. Is never beating the allegations.
Babe, wake up. Miles Morales is catching predators again.
Pisses me off that there's guys that use their good looks to take advantage of girls.
True. These are all true. Does he feel like this made him look good in this video?
Are we about to kiss?
Okay. Oh, you could already tell the tone of this is not very serious when he puts Jake Paul or whatever, Logan Paul or whatever in there.
I made a severe and continuous lap into my judgment.
Yeah, I mean, so we already know that this is going to be a joke video and he's not going to take it too seriously. And the reason is because if you look on his TikTok, he has, and I showed it in my last video that I was looking up, but if you take a look at his TikTok, wait, was it banned? Hold on. Oh, his primary TikTok was banned. If you take a look at his TikTok, he does this little thing. You can't hear the sound because it's like whatever. But it says like, oh, face reveal as you scroll through the video, blah 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 blah. Turns out she's 14, and then he makes like a little joke about the Something About Chickens person, right? Yeah, so he's mocking it here. So we already knew that the tone of this video wasn't going to be particularly serious.
Alright guys, so usually I make a lot of jokes, and if you've ever seen my long form or short form...
Yeah, so I like edgy humor, but like some of the jokes that he was making, that Something About Chickens showed us, it was just racist. It wasn't funny. Listen, you can be bigoted humor is a little racist. Edgy, dark humor, it's a little racist, okay? Although they say that dark humor can't be racist to light humor. That's just what I've heard. But there's a difference between making like a little bit of an edgy joke where the intention is everybody to laugh along versus just saying like incredibly racist shit that's just meant to like be racist, right? Like he's just making a bunch of like George Floyd jokes and shit or something. Like it was dumb as fuck. Like he's not trying to be like, haha, I'm a little bit funny. Like here's a silly little commentary. It's meant to be offensive. It's not fun. It's not humor. It's just meant to be shock value. It's just unintelligent. So
You know the 90% is stroll. Hi. What are you doing?
what is this?
These aren't answers, girl. 1 to 10, rate me.
What is this?
Am I ugly?
Like, be honest.
If I said rape me right now, what would you say? Just for an example. Imagine if I like backed up and like took off my shirt and like started flexing and like.
What is this supposed to be proof of? What am I missing here?
Alright guys, so usually I make a lot of jokes, and if you've ever seen my long form or short form, you know that 90% is troll.
Oh, this is proof that 90% of it is troll.
If I said rape me right now.
Gotcha. Well, I don't understand.
Started flexing and like, you know what I'm saying, showed you that I'm like 6'3" and like I got clean ass Air Force.
So like, what is this supposed to prove that like everything was just a joke and he doesn't actually take pictures or videos of women he gets to get nude on webcam when they don't know they're being recorded and sell it privately? You making a joke out of some of your content and being a little silly guy doesn't negate that. People use jokes all the time, and when you're flirting with people, a lot of times you'll use humor. This doesn't prove anything. This isn't proof of anything. This is just like this is the unintelligent guys. It was just a joke. Okay, cool.
You would say something. You'd be like,
Yeah.
damn, like maybe he's not an 8. Maybe he's a 10.
Stop! You just made the fucking best fucking point anybody has ever. Yeah, you know what? You convinced me, bro.
Okay.
Now what?
Is it actually? What is your first language?
Hebrew.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, this doesn't prove anything. I don't care. Like, this is just him flirting with girls. And okay, cool.
For this video, I will do my absolute best to just be raw and straight to the point, and try to not make too many comments that are not too effective in terms of showing you guys what actually happened.
Does this guy know how to like speak like an adult? Like, does he know how to project his voice, or does he just talk like a fucking scared cat when he's in any controversy?
An accurate description and trying to make light of the situation and clear the air instead of making fun of the situation, even though I think there's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of things were said.
I mean, you even said that. Do you think that the problem is that he said in private DMs to Something About Chickens that he hates the type of content he was making and he wished he could stop making it, and he only feels pressured because Kick has manipulated him into doing it, and they reward him by giving him donations, which seems to be true, by the way, at some of the creators, but and that he's sworn it off and he doesn't do it anymore and all that. So we have him already admitting that he thinks the content that he was making was bad. Where do you go from there? Where do you go from there?
That didn't necessarily happen. We will cover everything in this video. I have a girlfriend, guys.
Whoa, crazy.
I'm very fucking hot. I'm Timothy, debatably one of the hottest men in humanity. Would you agree? Let me know in the comments. Guys, please. Chickens fans are mine.
This guy really needed to get the shit beaten out of him by his fucking parents more. He's obviously grew up rich and has an entitlement complex, and his parents are fucking worthless failures. They probably make a lot of money and don't love their kid. Incredible.
Why would an alleged Jayoma predator stream what he's doing, predatorial behavior allegedly, quote unquote, on stream for 4 consecutive years, all the way from age 16 to 20?
Because you got away with it. Because you don't think that there's anything wrong with it. Because you think it's just, oh, it's just their boobs. Who really cares? Because you fundamentally lack empathy, the understanding of how violating and destructive that can be for somebody's life. You're a young boy. And you have rapist energy. Like, you're the type of person who would like rape an unconscious girl. Like, if you're willing to go and live stream on Omegle and get women to take their clothing off for you, and then to take that and to sell it online by hiding it behind a paywall, you're a rapist. Like, you're somebody who would rape somebody. I don't care. Like, that's what you are. It's because you're a bad person. Like, this isn't like formative behavior. This isn't like a silly little hee. I don't even fucking know. I pushed a girl because I liked her. I bullied a girl because I liked her. Haha. This isn't like a formative, like, hey, don't do that. This is something that most people wouldn't do because they know better intuitively, and you know better, but you don't care because you saw like you could make money, and you saw that there was a safe space, that Kick created a safe space to allow you to do that because they also don't care.
How old are you?
I'm 15.
Okay, it doesn't matter how many times you pass on a girl when you find out that she's 15, when, first of all, the ages don't necessarily even matter because the behavior is still disgusting of recording girls without their consent and showing their bodies to your paid subscribers. And number 2, you still, from what we saw in the Something About Chickens video, You still didn't pass on every girl that was underage. So you showing us a couple times where you passed on them doesn't prove anything. It's funny that the clips from when he was 16, apparently he would pass on girls that were like 16, but then when he turned 20 and 21, he wouldn't pass on those girls anymore. It's like, oh, it's so interesting, man. What a interesting tactic.
You in Indian tech support?
Am I what?
Are you Indian tech support?
No.
Because I think my phone is broken because your number isn't in it. You don't know me.
Yes, I do. I literally love you.
What is this supposed to? Is this supposed to just be like a big plug for his content? I don't understand.
You don't
Are you Indian tech support?
know me. Yo, Unicorn Man. Can I ask you a question?
Wow.
How'd I get as much swag as you have, man?
Bro, I can see you're going chin beard right there, right? Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I shave every day.
You're supposed to hookah chaka with me.
Hookah chaka hookah. I'm sorry, I'm sick. Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
Good, how's it going?
Everyone keeps skipping me for no
What?
reason.
Everyone
just keeps skipping.
You look so happy.
Thank you.
What's with this smile? What happened today? Oh, hi guys, how's it going?
Good as hell.
I love the glasses. Yeah, let me join in on this, even though they're just blue lights. But
We're
you know,
on YouTube right now.
I'm
We're on YouTube right now.
are you on YouTube right now? Do you want to be on YouTube?
Yes.
We're on YouTube, aren't we? Hey, hi.
Okay, so they asked him if they're on YouTube, and he's like, oh, yeah, you are. So just to be clear, that shows that you don't offer that information up. They have to ask for that information. Then you'll be like, oh, yeah, that's true. That doesn't make you look good, but okay.
No, ugly.
No,
Ugly.
sexy.
I like how this was. He felt like this was the best representation of how good his content was. I think that's my favorite part about this, honestly. I'm surprised he didn't grab the ukulele out himself and hit us with a nice apology. And there are hundreds more clips exactly like these, all for content, and hundreds of me skipping minors. I'll make a full compilation soon. Well, why wouldn't you make it for this? Also, again, it doesn't matter how, if you skip. It's like a pedophile. It's like, I didn't fuck 50 of the other kids, just this one. It's like, oh, that makes it better, right? No, it doesn't make it better. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter. What we have is we have instances where you didn't. We already have it. We've already seen it. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. Oh my god.
I'm the most active.
I love how he probably paid to do all this work on here too. Like he thought this was going to be his banger too. It's incredible how unintelligent some people are.
On point streaming schedule on Kick. I mean, at some point I was Kick's #2 biggest creator and #3 most subbed creator, which means that I was literally #3.
That's extraordinarily concerning.
Under Actionman and Aiden Ross for the first 3 months the Kick was created. I accumulated 7,000 followers and I averaged 1,500 concurrent viewers every time I went live. By all means, guys, I did not go live once a week or once a month. I went live every night for 10 consecutive hours, every day, every week, every month.
Guys, it's okay to be an internet rapist if you're a hard worker. I don't care how long you got on Omegle. I'm at listen, I don't stream as much. I do maybe 3 hours a day, unless I do a gaming stream too, so maybe 6 hours. But still, it's not a very hard job. It's not hard to sit down and just be stupid all day. Okay? I don't care. I'm never gonna be like, wow, you work so hard. That's fucking crazy, dude. I don't care. Also, you're a bad person.
I went live on my birthday. I went live on Christmas.
Wow.
I went live on Thanksgiving.
Whoa.
I went live on Hanukkah.
Whoa.
I went live every single day
Crazy,
of
dude.
the year for 4 consecutive years. Now the thing is, what Chicken showed you is
is proof that you're fucked.
a video that's manipulated to the maximum from a perspective that he would like to showcase on the
How is it manipulated?
internet, which content creator to another, I've seen his videos.
You were in his DMs fucking coping so hard, desperately hoping that he wouldn't expose the fuck out of you. You know he's got a solid proof on him.
He's mostly scaring 12-year-olds. Not my cup of tea, content I like to watch, but to each their own.
I think he's talking about the other guy. He goes on Omegle, and then he does silly little AI videos or something where he pretends he's a robot. It doesn't matter because he's not showing, he's not selling people's boobs and shit.
I'm not gonna naysay that his content is good or bad because
You were glazing the fuck out of that guy in his DM, so okay.
to each their own, seriously. But for this guy,
I don't think I could be making this type of content and trying to pass judgment on how good other people's content was. This is fucking crazy.
to manipulate the edits and just make it look like what it's really not, I think it's quite literally beyond illegal. Could be sued for defamation.
Yeah, call the cops. Call the cops or something. Bring it to the lawyers. Bring it to a lawyer. See what happens when you, because he can't sue for defamation. He'd be fucked. Bring it to a lawyer, and then bring all of that other shit out to Discovery. Bring all of your other platforms onto Discovery, basically. Like, have them forcefully take all the other videos and images that you very clearly are trying to hide. Because there was a point where he, like, emptied a folder out in one of his paid sites that probably had some fucked up shit in it. Sue him. I mean, I'll give the guy money, too. I'll put money. I'll donate money for that guy to fucking... to win the lawsuit. Sue him for defamation, and then when you lose, we get our money back. Because I'm pretty sure in defamation cases, if you sue somebody for defamation and they win, you have to pay for their lawyer costs too. So yeah, man, sue for defamation. Go for it. Let's see all the shit that you got. Let's see. Hopefully, the cops will actually, fucking put you on a sex offender registry for being a disgusting piece of shit.
Quite frankly, literally sickens me.
Wow.
Guys, do you remember what they said about Tate a few years ago, like a year ago, right?
Yeah, he's a sex trafficking rapist. Yes, we've seen mountains of evidence. If you actually look, we haven't looked at the Tate stuff in a while, but if you actually looked at the Andrew Tate stuff, there's mountains and mountains and mountains of evidence. He like admits that he groomed like a fucking 14 or 15-year-old girl to be his bottom bitch. He admits to taking money from all like these models. He admits to like taking passports. There's like in these in their like little Discord like idiot fucking whatever the fuck you'd call it idiot chat. He brags about like manipulating women. He did it. All of the information is out there. He's gonna go with the Tate defense. Yeah, well, Tate didn't do it. Yeah, he fucking did, buddy. Okay, excellent. But if you don't think Tate did it, then you are a red flag. So,
what did they say about the Tates? They said that the Tates are human traffickers.
Yes. Yes.
And now it's Homer Lawton is an alleged predator? Like, really think about it. Why would an alleged predator stream himself allegedly doing predatorial behavior?
Because you're stupid. Because you're dumb and don't care. And you thought you can get away with it because you made money.
For 10 hours a day, for 4 years.
It doesn't have to be 10 hours a day of that specific content. It just has to be specific moments and instances of that content.
For 365 days a year, for 7 days a week.
And actually, considering in the video he said something along the lines of like, oh, I don't even necessarily like doing this content, it suggests he doesn't do that all the time. He mostly probably does Omegle troll videos, and then sometimes he'll do like the hitting on girls videos and getting like their breasts and shit because he wants to make money. So like he probably does that for the money. You could probably argue that he didn't necessarily like doing that type of stuff if you take his word for it, which I don't know if I would. But this idea, he's trying to be like, oh, why would I do this all this time? You weren't. It was only sometimes. It doesn't matter how many times you commit like an illegal act. You still did the illegal act. It doesn't matter.
Week for 30 days a month while he's in a long-term committed relationship. Like, dude,
okay.
I always say this to people, and I mean it too, because this is very important, especially as a man.
Especially as a man.
Get this taught at a young age. If your girlfriend doesn't like your wife, she's not the one.
Bombastic side eye.
Dude, he's so unfunny. I mean, I've made that same joke. It's not even the joke, it's the delivery. It's just unfunny. You're a very unfunny person. Actually, I know a really good comedy club in California you could probably go to.
Criminal offensive side eye.
In all seriousness, I know I said no jokes. That's not funny. That was a joke.
It wasn't funny.
But that's the thing, bro. 90% of what I said on stream was a joke. And 90% of the clips...
What about the 10% then?
Were faked. Scripted. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, that's the new angle, is that they were fake. Is that the girls weren't actually real. That doesn't really work for you when he reached out to one of the girls and confirmed it was real, so it doesn't really help you. But this is just, I'm almost guarantee you this is just like a last ditch effort.
Guys, like, I know you think I'm some crazy Riz God, which I am, but on Omegle nowadays, it's not like back in 2019 where you'd see a bunch of absolute baddies. Unfortunately, all the girls are like 15. So
Yeah, that's probably how it always was. Because like young girls are stupid. Sorry, young girls are stupid, and they go on Omegle looking for attention. But guess what? They're kids, so they're not really the responsible party, are they? You are as the adult. That's crazy.
So we had to like pay some girls to hop on. These girls are no strangers to us. These girls are our friends that do OnlyFans, and my friend and I so happened at the time to run, own, and manage an OnlyFans management company.
Wow, these guys are real scumbag, fucking non-contributing losers, huh?
Which was cool at the time, but in terms of today, it's not something I would necessarily like to do for the rest of my life.
Crazy, dude. So like you have the contracts that you did that. You have the DMs of you reaching out to these girls that are time-stamped and not faked. Going like, hey, we'd like to pay you $100 if you can go find us on Omegle, and we could, have a fake chat pretending that you're a 15-year-old girl that we're gonna steal your tits, and we're gonna fuck. Yeah, let's see that.
Which is why I chose to step down, launch my own OnlyFans, where I not only post
Yeah, this is just a plug for his OnlyFans.
crazy, insane, exclusive content, but I also post like really sick videos of like all my photo shoots, like NSFW.
Honestly, if he's posting crazy sick videos, it sounds like he's still posting the same type of content that he was posting on the other platforms. So, OnlyFans really is going to have to take a look at that.
Like anything that you like, there's so much stuff on the OnlyFans. You can go check it out, like watch it. You guys are going to enjoy the content. Like if you're...
You think that all the young boys that watch your content to jerk off to little girls' tits are going to go and subscribe to your OnlyFans? Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Feeling a little freaky, like definitely sub up, like to each their own. Again, like it's not everyone's cup of tea, and as much as you guys want to see me come out on top as a predator, I'm sorry to break it to you that I'm not. I'm actually not. I'm very happy to break it to you that these girls were in fact 19, 20. Now when the women in the Omegle clips stated they were under the age of 18, aka 17 turning 18, 18 turning 19, 16 turning 18, yeah, that's all fake. And
gotcha. So every time that you got caught, it's not real. Okay, why wouldn't you just tell him that in the DMs when you were first messaging him? Hey man, these aren't really real. It's all a silly little joke. I actually have the proof that it's not real. That would have been pretty awesome to produce. Also, why would you want to be known as the guy pedo baiting for attention, for content? Why would that make you happy? I don't understand that.
That may fucking be like a big shocker to you. But really,
well, because it's probably not true, right? We know that.
Think about it. Think about it from a digital perspective, from a content creation perspective. Paul.
Why would, from the content creation perspective, I can't imagine a content creator wanting that type of attention.
Tate, all of them. You think we all make content like
the Tates? He's really hurting himself with the Tate thing.
There's so much back-end work that goes into this, all the way from A to Z, all the way from getting the girls, to getting the guys, to getting the mics, to getting the cameras, to getting the lights, everything. Yeah. You guys don't even see any of the back end. You guys just see a piece of content, short form or long form, or a fat 4-hour stream.
Well, you guys see the back end as you streaming, no?
The thing is, guys, the chicken video has been manipulated, edited, and twisted to us.
Yeah, you keep saying that. How was it manipulated, edited, and twisted? Because so far, you actually are saying it's not. So far, this video is you're trying to say that it was manipulated, but you're actually telling us it wasn't manipulated. Because what you're saying is like, yeah, all those instances of like young girls, yeah, they were actually, we just said they were young girls. They're actually adults. You're not even saying that it was manipulated, edited, or twisted. You're actually saying that he fell for your silly little LOL prank. That's what you're actually saying. What are you talking about? So, by your logic, like, it is real. It actually did happen. You did that. You just don't want him to, I guess, know about it? Or you apparently did do that. It was just a silly little prank. It was a little funny that you did. It was a little silly funny.
His own likings, which is okay. Yo, chicken, Daro, if you're watching, get your bag. Make your money. I don't blame you. But I will say, you riz up 12-year-olds. It's a little weird. You scare them.
Riz up 12-year-olds? Okay, gotcha. It's not even really worth... giving a shit about rizzing up 12-year-olds. He makes Omegle content where he just does silly little stuff. Like I saw like the thumbnail of it. I'll just show you. Like it's this silly little stuff where he does these edits. Like, oh look, I'm not real.
Yo, can I show you a meta trick by any chance?
Yes.
All right, bet. So what is your go-to late night snack?
Waffles.
Okay, waffles. Now pick a drink. Like soda.
Mountain Dew.
Waffles, Mountain Dew. Now give me a number.
13.
Waffles, Mountain Dew, 13. Waffles, Mountain Dew, 13. Got it. And what if I told you that the conversation you just had was not real at all? It was a fully AI-generated conversation.
So that's the content he does. Just to be clear. So that's rizzing up 12-year-olds. That was interesting. I have never seen that before. That's actually interesting. Yeah, that's what he means by rizzing up 12-year-olds. He's doing some interesting AI. We'll say AI magic. Really, that was fucking wild.
Them, and I had some girls come out and message me about some stuff that you've done that maybe the internet would like to see. But again, I don't make exposing content. I make entertainment content.
Oh, so what he's saying is he's trying to imply that he has girls that are willing to come forward about the chickens guy because he's also a predator.
Maybe the internet would like to see. But again, I don't make exposing content. I'll say, you rizzed up 12-year-olds. It's a little weird. You scare them. And I had some girls come out and message me about some stuff that you've done that maybe the internet would like to see. But
so then show us. Why wouldn't you show us that? If that's real, show us the pictures. Because this is now actually like getting into a defamation situation. Show us that. Show us where these 12-year-olds are coming. Maybe it's real. It's probably not. Because he wouldn't be like, there's a bunch of 12-year-olds that are like, hey, this guy's a literal pedophile predator, but I'm not going to show them because I'm the bigger man. So now we're at a point, because what he's trying to do is trying to make it seem like he's a good guy, because he's like, I'm not going to stoop to your level. But now what you're saying is now you're defending a predator by not coming forward about his inappropriate behavior. Wow. So that makes a lot of sense to me. It would actually, because this guy seems probably is a predator. So yeah, you obviously it's not true. But hey, if it is, show us.
But again, I don't make exposing content. I make entertainment content.
No, that's debatable.
So if you do like the content, you want to stick for the vibes, for the W fucking gains, then you know, like, consider dropping a sub. I'm just trying to explain to you guys everything that I possibly can within one video without making it 5 hours long, because we all got shit to do. I gotta hit gym and I got some castings tonight as well. So here's what's good. Chicken lied to y'all. Chicken bamboozled you guys. Did he lie and manipulate every single clip? Nah. Chicken himself didn't even know that 90% of our clips are manipulated, scripted, and unfortunately, quote unquote, would be marked as fake.
So then he didn't manipulate anything. Like I just said.
Oh my god.
Quote unquote would be marked as fake.
Oh my god, Tomer.
Do I know you?
Are you talking to a man? No, he's not.
Yo, I mean, I guess both y'all can have me if you're down.
I'm down. I'm down.
Fuck yeah, I bet. Give me your instas.
Okay. Of course. Yeah.
Alright, drop it. I bet.
Yeah, so I don't know if this is real or fake or not. I don't care. It doesn't matter if some of your stuff is fake. It doesn't mean that everything is fake. And considering the fact that he reached out to one of the girls, the one that was underage when you asked for her pictures, the one that said, I believe she said she was 15, and you're like, you're 18, you're 18, you're 18, you're 18, until she said she was like 17 or whatever. He reached out to her, and she was like, oh, yeah, this was real. Yeah, you're fucked. Some of your content's faked. It seems like he'll fake some of his content specifically for clips, though. That seems to be a clipped fake content. That's not a, oh, I found this person on Omegle fake content. The fact that you have some fake stuff doesn't mean that it's all fake. Right? Like 95% of the TikToks I react to on TikTok are stuff that people send me. Sometimes, though, I find my own stuff and I react to the banner. And sometimes I'll pretend a little bit that like I haven't seen it before. Most if I have a joke lined up and I'll basically reenact the joke. Okay? Doesn't mean that all of it is fake. None of it's fake, right? But sometimes I have a joke ready. Guys, I know I fucking shattered your whole world. So, yeah, doesn't prove anything, but cool.
I think so. Oh my god, no. He was so material. Oh my god, hi.
If I'm so daddy, then you should give me your fucking snap.
Okay.
I bet. Do you have a car?
No, I don't.
Well, since you're such a big fan, should I pick you up, go for a little ride?
I think you should.
Like something like this?
Oh my god, this is... I'm gonna die of fucking cringe, dude. Alright, enough. We're gonna have to cut half of this out anyway because it's like so much fucking music. We get it. Fake, potentially fake stuff. Got it.
Wait. Are you serious?
Cringe.
In my eyes, they're not fake. in my eyes, they're like a really good, nice piece of content that's entertaining, has good engagement, and very good, very good retention, both long form and short form. But many people see what Chicken said and they're like, wow, oh my god, like, dude, I cannot believe that Tomer did this. But
you showing us like 2 instances of TikTok clips being fake doesn't show that anything in your live stream is fake. It makes sense that he would fake plug his live stream, try to get people to go to it by putting up content that's more entertaining, because his actual content isn't entertaining, and so he gets people to go into the chat. So yeah, what it actually sounds like is that this motherfucker will have fake Omegle clips of him putting on TikTok of him rizzing up girls, even though he doesn't actually do that in his actual streams, apparently, by his logic. So he feels pressured to do it, and I don't know, gets into a point where he tries to get them to see them naked or something. I don't fucking know. I don't care that some of them are fake. It doesn't mean anything.
the thing is, guys, unfortunately, I hate to break it to you, none of the women were underage. And yes, guys, that doesn't make any of the things that I said or did right. But most of the clips, if not nearly 99% of them,
well, I mean, he showed us that she was, so.
Were faked, scripted.
She showed us what?
Fake.
Gotcha.
F-A-K-E-D? Faked? We filmed the vid the other day. Alright, guys, just to quite literally, genuinely show you guys how easily...
Doesn't matter what you show us. You have to show us that if it's all fake, then you should have some form of a contract in an Instagram DM. That would prove that. It's not that hard to produce. So show us that. Especially if you're going to fake talking to children. I imagine if I was going to make my content around pretending that I was trying to sexually exploit kids, which, you know, I probably wouldn't do. I would have my fucking I's crossed and T's dotted, okay? I would be on point with that. I would be ready to go with that. Because I would expect a situation like this to happen where people are like, oh, hey, you're a fucking predator. Oh, no, sorry, this is just for fake for engagement. LOL. So just show us that.
Clip can be faked, manipulated, or edited to anyone's likings, perspective, or point of view. Please enjoy this.
Alright, she's gonna show us no proof.
I need a reaction for when I remove the mask. So I need you to be like...
Yeah, this is the fake TikTok he made like yesterday trying to fuck with that Chickens guy. He thought that this was like an epic own because he's such a funny, smart guy.
Oh my god, you're hot as fuck!
Okay. Oh my god, you're hot as fuck.
Now, more energy. Look, I just removed the mask.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I gotta just mute that. Make it easier for me to... And then he pretends that she's a 14-year-old girl, and then he does the calling the Chickens guy. So this was supposed to be... I showed you this at the beginning of the thing. This is supposed to be the proof, because you can fake videos. It must mean everything is fake, guys. Oh, fuck. The moon landing is fake.
She's targeted! I swear, officer, I didn't know!
This is pretty embarrassing for him, but he's got nothing left anyway. He needs to be arrested.
How old are you for real?
17, almost 18.
That's not any better!
Obviously I don't speak to women like that in real life, the way
I would doubt that.
that I would on these streams occasionally, but you guys also need to understand that these women that I would speak to in these inappropriate ways, manners, these things that I would say that would be a little sexually driven or inappropriate, were things that I said to a friend of mine who I would run and manage their OnlyFans, and I would also promote them on my stream. Now, sometimes that I have to be like, to generate more traffic to this woman's OnlyFans page, that I have to lie and be like, yeah, say you're 17, Emma or Sarah or Bella. And the woman would do that. These girls are just OnlyFans models that I, Tomer Lawton, promoted on my stream. And like, it's a tactic of marketing, and it's quite literally something that
It's a tactic of marketing to tell people to go subscribe to a 17-year-old girl's OnlyFans? Like that, how does that... I mean, if that drives up traffic, that's pretty sad for our society. But again, it doesn't matter because it's not true.
As someone who used to run and manage an OnlyFans agency, and as someone...
An agency, okay. He found a bunch of girls and said, hey, I'll run your OnlyFans if we take 50%. It's like, okay. It's not very professional. I know you want to pretend it is, but it's not professional.
Who's a streamer as well, and a content creator, and a model. It's not something I want to bring to light. It's not something I want to shine attention on, and quite literally it's not something I want to expose the back-end secrets to, because this is something that's...
Back-end secrets to what? He doesn't have any back-end secrets to how OnlyFans models do their content. They make rage bait on the internet sometimes. We already know that. Again, nobody's convinced by this argument.
It's this back-end work that's more than digital marketing and more than SEO, and this is just like a way to promote OnlyFans models. And again, I don't even know if I will include this in the video because how sensitive this topic is. And if this isn't the video, I genuinely want you to take a moment out of your day to appreciate the fact that I'm sharing these secrets that take some people.
We got it for free, guys. How crazy. Good for us.
Years to understand how to run and manage a proper OnlyFans management company.
Wow.
I'm sure that I could make this video 5 hours long, and I'm sure that this video would get a lot of attention and clout, especially with ads.
No, and you also can't put ads on it, and you know that because your YouTube was deleted, so you would never be able to make money on this anyway because you need at least, like, I think 4,000 subs. So yeah, what?
But I'm not even gonna leave ads on for this, even though our channel just got monetized.
No, it didn't. This channel did not get monetized. His channel is not monetized. This channel didn't get anywhere near the monetization benchmark. These shorts definitely did not get him to the monetization benchmark. His channel's not monetized. He's not monetized at all. He could never monetize this video. He's doing this as a virtue signal to try to see, like, I'm a good guy. I didn't even monetize this. I could make so much money if I exposed the industry secrets. He wouldn't be able to make any money on this video ever.
And I would also like to include the chicken.
You need, like, I think it's like 4,000 subscribers. Or 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days or something. He does not have the ability, and that's for videos. For shorts, you need to have like 3 million or something in the last 90 days. It's weird. It's difficult to get shorts monetized. He's not monetized.
Personally, had Kick and YouTube banned me for allegedly doing these things, marketing these girls. And by the way, when I say
well, yeah, apparently he would do it on. He started doing it on YouTube at a certain point, and they obviously banned him very quickly.
Marketing these girls, guys, this all funnels back to the fact that Chickens for a long time was going off about how there's a Telegram folder, and God even knows, oh my God, what's on these Telegram folders? 221 videos and like 2 files. Like, oh my gosh, oh my God, like that's fucking insane. Yeah, no, guys, like, I'm so sorry that you guys like were lied to in a way, in a sense, manipulated, capped to almost used for use via chicken. But all the Telegram was full of, and if you were in the Telegram, then you know this, it was like a money glitch. It was, again, I'm not saying this is good. This is not bad. This is completely legal. What was on the Telegram is essentially videos of girls that we would manage. We would post it on the Telegram next to the video of each woman doing these sexual acts to themselves of pleasure, consensually. They are all over the age of 18.
Yeah, so what was probably on there was him talking to girls on Omegle and then getting them to do stuff without their consent, not knowing that they're being recorded, and then putting it up there and then saying it was all consensual and it was all just a fake act. Even though the only thing he would have to do is the only thing he'd have to produce is proof. And the proof would just look like a lot of DMs with girls and some kind of, that would be like some kind of contract over Instagram. Hey, we want to pay you this much money to do this, and we're going to make it look like this. This is kind of the scene, yada, yada, yada. He's not producing that because he doesn't have that. Because he's fucked, because he's obviously lying.
Literally, you have to be over that age with a governmental piece of identification to be an OF star on OnlyFans, on OnlyFans.com. And if you want to sub up to my OnlyFans, it's OnlyFans.com/TomerLawton. I post a lot
He's really plugging this OnlyFans, huh?
on there. Shameless plug. Just kidding. But listen, guys.
It's the 3rd time you've plugged it.
Seriously, there would be a video of a girl doing X to herself for an X amount of time. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It would be Sarah or Emma or Becca or Bella. And there
He's just naming random names. These aren't names of the actual people.
would be a link to her OnlyFans. And if you join the exclusive club, then you would join this Telegram, which would eventually inevitably funnel you into the girl's OnlyFans. So you would buy a monthly reoccurring subscription on her OnlyFans page, and we would manage these girls and take a cut, a percentage that I cannot legally state due to NDAs, but like...
You can't legally state what? Their names? Yes, you can. What are you talking about?
Again, this is none of your guys' business. I don't even need to say this. And the fact that I'm even saying that some of my clips are scripted is just me like, yo, like, someone call my lawyer Jayoma, but I'm exposing myself. You know what I'm saying? This is not the easiest for me right now, but I'm still doing it because I feel like this needs to be addressed. And I think that calling someone a pedophile is insane. Calling someone a...
Well, you don't seem to be a pedophile, but you absolutely seem to be a predator.
Predator is crazy. I myself went to a million frat parties.
You know, pedophile is like 13 and under, basically, but...
All my homies are in frats.
Yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, that makes sense. You're a frat boy rapist, I guess. That's the energy that you're giving off. Your internet, like, again, I'm going to keep using the term internet rape because, again, you're getting these girls to... You're recording women who don't know they're being recorded and having them do sex acts non-consensually because, again, they don't know they're being recorded, and then you're selling it, and some of them are underage. That's disgusting, degenerate behavior.
And, like, yeah, there's been situations where men's rizz up girls that don't necessarily want to be rizzed up, and they take them to a room, and God, dude, like, it's a fucked world. They try and get with them even though the girl's fucked up and she doesn't want it, and we have to beat the fuck out of the guy and kick him out. Granted,
yeah, this doesn't happen. You probably rape the girl if this is something that happens there. You think I believe that the guy that's internet raping girls is this real big Chad that goes around and beats guys up that tries to get women drunk and rape them at frat parties? No, I obviously don't believe any of that. This video is just full of him like virtue signaling that he's a good guy. Yeah, you know, I'd beat up a rapist. Wow. How unique. Nobody would ever do that. You're such a fucking cool guy.
we're all like 6 foot fucking 4 Chads that all model for like a modeling agency. We all go gym. Like, come on. Like,
is this a gay club? Is this like fucking Zoolander? What's happening here?
You don't want this smoke. You don't want this.
This guy is so unmuscular. He's just skinny. It's just so funny. It's like he's just skinny, and that's fine. But you're not like... This guy goes to the gym and like oils himself up. He's the Sneeko of the gym. He goes there and he fucking oils himself up to do fucking curls and side raises for like photo shoots, and then he doesn't actually do anything. There's no definition there whatsoever. What is he talking about?
Like, you don't want this.
Give the $2 from MC. Claims managing 18 plus OnlyFans, but advertising as minors. Yeah, because he's full of shit.
Damn! Let's be real. No one wants this heat. If you want this, though, sub up to the web. Guys, this situation is it's disgusting. It's not nice for anybody to be in Chicken's position where he thinks that a content creator did X and this and that, and he...
But you said he was manipulating stuff. Now you're saying that he didn't realize it? This guy's all over the place.
He's falsely accusing me of doing this and that. All this was literally...
Sue him. Let's see where it goes.
Quite frankly, a marketing strategy. I know it's not the nicest thing to do to my fans, but let's be real. These are people that wanted this. They would have seeked this out on their own.
It would be sought, but okay.
Right? I'm not saying that being an OnlyFans manager and marketing and promoting OnlyFans is a good thing. But I'm also not saying that consuming this content is a bad thing. To each their own. Chicken also mentioned in his video that I said that every girl that drops her snap or something, that I will leak it.
He didn't say every girl. He said that that's one of the things that you would do sometimes. And then he showed proof. You know, not for nothing, the guy didn't really say anything. He just showed what you did, and then he gave us some commentary. So the
Patreon was a gateway to get to the Telegram to get to our OnlyFans stuff.
So then why was it taken down? How come all these different things? How come how come it was taken down? Like, explain it to me. Why was your Patreon taken down?
By any means did we never, ever post a single girl snap that didn't want to be marketed like that. And please, like, listen to that again. We didn't post a single girl snap unless she wanted her Snapchat to be marketed in a sexual manner, in a sexual way. And then the second that you added her on Snap, she would have a menu for things that you could purchase, like videos and pictures and all.
So then show us a single DM of this happening. That's all you had to do. Now you need to show us more than just one. But you haven't even showed us a single DM of you with some kind of a contract with one of these girls saying that if that's true, you'd be able to produce that. I fucked myself over so bad.
All kinds of fetishes and whatnot. Again, guys, this is like exactly a topic that I didn't want to get into. I would like to mention something that is very important to me, and
is you're going to be your OnlyFans again?
It's that I chose to stop streaming on Kick because, like you saw in the DMs that I sent Chicken, I felt like a little uncomfortable on the platform, even though I was
What a nice guy.
Sorry guys, I have a bit of an accent. I'm from a different country, but even though I was digitally marketing my own OnlyFans creators, stars on my own platform where I stream, and I just kind of made a twist of a story, like they're 17 turning 18 in a month. And I was like, oh my god, is she 17? Is she 18? Sub up to the Patreon to get to the Telegram to sub up to her OnlyFans. So like, none of the girls were underage. None of the girls didn't consent to this. OnlyFans is a platform where you have to be over the age of 18 to post any content on it, sexual or not.
He just keeps talking about this OnlyFans, man. He's really trying to plug this shit up.
Explicit or NSFW, does not matter whatsoever. Something About Chickens also included a video of him speaking to a girl that allegedly was 15 that I got her to do some stuff on stream. Again, he blurred all the girls and gave them a fake robot voice, which was weird.
It's not really weird. It's to protect their identity, especially since some of them are minors.
I don't know why he did that to all my creators. Again, he can re-release the video. He can re-edit it. He can re-manipulate it in any way that he desires to.
Show us your contract with that girl if she wasn't really 15.
And this is what I need you guys to genuinely understand. I'm Tomer Lawton. I'm speaking to you, to this camera, to this microphone, very raw and clear. I'm telling you exactly what
he's speaking. This isn't like his raw accent. This is him. This is him putting on a baby accent. Like he's legitimately trying to play it up. He's trying to sound cute for the camera. He's not slurring his words because there's a language barrier. He's trying to sound like silly and raw and cute. Like he's being stupid as fuck.
What happened and how it happened. Chicken spent a year and a half gathering clips and evidence.
He didn't spend a year and a half. He looked through a year and a half of your content. There's a difference between those two things. There's just like a fundamental lack of understanding of what is going on.
To make a video that he probably paid someone a few $100s to edit and make it look like a murder mystery on Netflix. The whole documentary on Amazon Prime that you watch on your 70-inch 4K TV. Come on, dude. Not too cool. Chickens, Darrell. You're a content creator. I'm a content creator. You know that we fake a lot of our clips. Why do you have to come for me? Like, I sent you many messages.
Then why didn't you mention that in the messages? Show us one of the messages where you said that you faked those clips. Right? That doesn't exist, of course, because this is a new narrative he came up with.
Right. Could I have necessarily exposed...
Because originally he was like, oh, no. I didn't... Like, she wasn't 16. She said she was 18. Then he showed the proof that she actually said she was 16. And now it's like, well, that was fake. It's like, okay, so what else is there that he's got?
At the time that I was under an NDA contract with these OnlyFans stars, and like I couldn't necessarily tell you what's good. No.
He was cookie.
Do they know that we're profiting off of them? Profiting off of them. Do you
Doesn't even know.
Do you even know that, like, he doesn't even know? Should I just say it?
No.
There was no way for me to tell you that it was fake or scripted. I literally...
You could have told us that, and I don't believe that that's what that was referring to.
Was legally not entitled to tell you this under the company, but okay. I did like tell you like.
Well, so now that you broke the supposed NDA, you should be able to show us the screenshots. You should be able to show us the messages that you made a contract with them with.
Like the clips are like fake and like it's not what you think, and I don't even do that shit. And like, let's hop on a call and chop it up. And when I said let's hop on a call and chop it up, I meant it. And what did you react? You said, nah, no way I want to hop on a call with you.
Yeah, why would you want to hop on a call with you? You're a predator.
No way. Dude, like, I'm sorry. Are you not 22? Right?
What?
Like, grown adults, we could have spoken about this. But instead, you chose to make an hour-long documentary, a murder documentary. And guys, also, I'd like to state that all the videos, all the clips were edited. The cuts, the zoom-ins, the sound effects, the music in the background, the girls' voices, everything was manipulated to make me look like something that I am not, like a potential pred. Guys, like, I beat the fuck out of a predator.
Okay.
Like, come on. For this guy to be like...
Nobody believes that, just to be clear, but okay.
Like, dude, like, predator kick number 2, like, I've had a girl for the past 4 years, dude.
Yeah, well, we know that nobody with a girlfriend has ever been a predator before, so...
It's ridiculous. I streamed every day for 10 hours. I streamed Omegle, I streamed gym, I streamed with my girl, I streamed with my boys.
Wait, you streamed Jim? Who the fuck is Jim?
Everything was on there. whatever chicken gathered in the past year and a half is literally like my worst of days of me maybe being mean. I'll give you an example. Maybe I raise up a girl and I'm like, yo, like, you're bad. Like, I want to smash your face into a wall, you fucking bitch, blah, blah. Dude, okay, yeah, I had a few.
It's crazy that we didn't see a single instance of him showing a clip like that. Okay. Great. He didn't show anything like that, so why are you even bringing it up? All right, because you're desperately you're flailing around trying to change the narrative of what actually happened.
Beers on stream here and there. I had a J here and there on stream, and I was a little villain 2 years ago. I would say out of pocket shit like Vitaly going to the hood and asking people, do you know where's the N-word club? Guys, like, come on, let's not be so soft. I know it's 2024, it's LGBTQ TV, LGTV, liberal Biden, but like Trump on top, G's on top, Andrew would say, free him.
This guy is just getting worse and worse. He's like just this fucking weird. He's just this like weird anti-woke sheep. This is so pathetic.
Like, guys, this whole situation was blown out of proportion, and
like, this is the type of person who denies rape. Like the type of person that's like, yeah, Andrew Tate, I love him. Oh, you know, come on, liberals, come on, alphabet soup army. I mean, come on, why are you so sensitive? What is happening here? You tried to you very clearly, from what we saw at from the other guy's video, from Something About Chickens video, you're a fucking predator who got girls without their knowledge to take off their clothes, and then you sold that stuff, and some of them were kids. And you know you fucked up. That's why you haven't provided a single shred of proof of an actual screenshot at all. You don't even have any fake edited screenshots. You just have nothing. It's just you saying, no, it's fake. He manipulated everything. And then in one breath, he manipulated everything. In the other breath, well, we faked everything. Okay, so he didn't manipulate anything. He just fell for your lie? Where do we go from here? It's incredible.
I need you guys to recognize that. And, like, there is so much evidence that I can come out with. I would love to come out with more.
Then just come out with more. Part 2 coming soon. So this is content for him. There's no evidence that he has that he can come out with more of. He might be able to fabricate some evidence to come out with it, but he has no actual evidence to come out with. He's just saying that because he wants to bait a new video, because he wants to maintain his status as a content creator. That's it. Great. Cool. Yeah, so that obviously was a big nothing. I don't think anybody fell for it. If you scroll through the comments, I haven't seen a single person believing anything that he said. Yeah, it's funny. It's pretty funny. Yeah, he doesn't have a single person that's like on his side support-wise. So, yeah, man, good stuff. Good job fucking yourself over. Hopefully you go to jail and you get put on a sex offender registry.